Hello, Heartland fans! We finally have some big news straight from Amber Marshall herself, and it's something for which fans have been waiting. The countdown to season 19 is officially on, and there are some exciting updates you won't want to miss, as Amber revealed that the official Heartland season 19 trailer will premiere live on the Heartland YouTube channel at 7 p.m. ET on Thursday, October 5th. Heartland fans, the countdown has begun, and it's ticking faster than ever. Amber Marshall has finally confirmed that the Heartland Season 19 trailer will premiere live on the official Heartland YouTube channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday, September 18th. For years, viewers have clung to the quiet beauty of the ranch, the struggles of the Fleming family, and the unshakable love that has carried Amy through storms most of us couldn't imagine. But now, in Season 19, the calm we once knew feels like it's about to be ripped apart, and Amber herself is warning fans to be ready. Think about what this means. For nearly 2 decades, Heartland has been our refuge, a series where broken hearts find healing, families find strength, and second chances prove that love still matters. But the moment Amber revealed that the Season 19 trailer is coming, the Heartland world erupted with anticipation. Because this isn't just another season, this is the chapter that will test every bond, every relationship, and every ounce of hope fans have carried through the years. Amber didn't just casually announce it. No, her words carried weight, like she knew that the reveal of this trailer would hit fans harder than anything before. She urged everyone to tune in live, not later, not after the fact, but live, because Heartland isn't meant to be experienced alone. It's meant to be felt together, with millions of hearts beating in sync, waiting for that first glimpse of Amy, the ranch, and the family we've grown up with. And that's not an accident. That's a warning that what we see in this trailer will be so powerful, so unexpected, that it demands we all experience it in the same moment, shoulder to shoulder as one community. And let's not forget the history here. Heartland has carried us through heartbreak, tragedy, loss, and healing. It's shown us that no matter how painful life becomes, there is always a reason to keep going. But Season 19 is being teased as something far more intense, far more emotional. Amber made it clear that the new season won't just tell another story of life on the ranch. Instead, it will dig into what it really means to fight for family, for love, for hope, and for survival. This is Heartland stripped to its very soul. The trailer premiere is more than just a video drop. It is a global event. On September 18th, at the exact second that trailer goes live, millions of fans will stop what they're doing. Phones will ring unanswered. Dinner plates will sit untouched. Every eye will lock onto the screen because everyone knows one glimpse of Season 19 could reveal secrets we've waited years to uncover. Will Amy finally find the peace she's been chasing since Ty's loss? Will the ranch face a danger that could threaten its very survival? Or will new love, new challenges, and new beginnings reshape the entire landscape of Heartland forever? And here's where it gets even more intense. Amber reminded fans that this show isn't just entertainment. It's home. It's the place we return to when real life feels too heavy. It's comfort, it's love, it's the reminder that family, whether by blood or by choice, is everything. But now, she's warning us that this home we've relied on for nearly 2 decades is about to be shaken, tested, and pushed further than ever before. That's why this trailer isn't just another piece of promotion. It's the opening shot of a battle that could redefine what Heartland means to every single fan. So mark this down in your calendars, circle it in red, because September 18th isn't just a date, it's a turning point. It's the moment we stop speculating and finally see the truth. The Fleming family, the ranch, Amy's journey, all of it is about to collide in ways no one is ready for. And if you thought Heartland was emotional before, Season 19 is about to shatter every expectation and drag us into a storm of emotions that will leave us breathless. Think about what Amber shared. She spoke not just about the new season, but about the very soul of Heartland. She said Season 19 is about family, about healing, about love. But she didn't stop there. She said it's about facing challenges together. Those 4 words change everything. Because in the history of Heartland, every time Amy or the family faced challenges, it came with heartbreak, loss, and painful lessons. And if this season is promising more of those battles, then it's not just going to be emotional, it's going to be devastating. Let's pause here. For nearly 2 decades, Heartland has given us hope. Every fall, fans sit down and know that when the CBC logo fades and the first scene plays, We're about to step into a world where love conquers pain, where family triumphs over tragedy, and where the ranch stands tall through every storm. But what happens when that hope is tested like never before? What happens when the very foundation of Heartland feels like it could crumble? That's the shadow looming over season 19, and here's why Amber's announcement carries so much weight. She didn't just say, "A new trailer is coming." She spoke like someone who knows the secrets, who has seen the scripts, who has lived those scenes, and she's warning us that this season will break us and heal us all at once. When she tells fans to be ready, it's not casual. It's a signal, a message that whatever is coming in those episodes is going to leave us gasping, crying, and questioning everything we thought we knew about Heartland. Now consider the timing. The trailer drops on September 18th. The full season begins October 5th. That means the gap between those two dates is not just time, it's suspense. Fans will dissect every frame of that trailer, every expression on Amy's face, every glimpse of the ranch, every line of dialogue that slips through. We'll argue, we'll debate, we'll theorize. Because that's what Heartland has always done to us. It keeps us emotionally invested, unable to look away, unwilling to move on until we have answers. But here's the heart of the storm. Heartland is about Amy. Her strength, her courage, her ability to heal horses and people alike. And if season 19 is going to test Amy in new ways, then we know one thing. It's going to test us too. Ty's loss still lingers like a wound that never fully heals. Fans still carry that heartbreak, and Amber knows it. So when she hints at a season filled with family struggles, healing, and survival, it raises one terrifying question. What else are we going to lose? Because in Heartland, healing never comes without pain first. And then there's the ranch itself. For nearly 20 years, it stood as the symbol of everything Heartland means. But we've seen storms threaten it, financial struggles almost take it, and tragedy scar its land. If Amber is right and season 19 is about challenges greater than before, then could the ranch, the very home of Heartland, be facing its greatest threat yet? That possibility alone is enough to keep fans on edge. Because Heartland without the ranch isn't just unthinkable, it's impossible. Make no mistake, season 19 is being positioned as more than just a continuation. It's being framed as a reckoning, a test of faith, of family, of hope itself. And as Amber's words echoed through the fan base, the message was clear. This is the season where everything will be put on the line. And once we see that trailer, there will be no turning back. So here we are, standing on the edge of Heartland history. The countdown to September 18th is more than a wait. It's a ticking clock to revelation. Because when that trailer finally plays, the world of Heartland will change forever. By now, one thing is absolutely clear. Season 19 is not going to let anyone breathe easy. The way Amber Marshall has framed this season feels like a storm warning. The calm skies we've known over Heartland are darkening, and the thunder we hear in the distance isn't just fictional drama, it's the emotional storm every fan has to brace for. And the scariest part? We don't yet know what form that storm will take. Amber's update went beyond just the show. She spoke about her real life on the farm after filming Wrapped, sharing how much she treasures the time she gets with her animals, her family, and the quiet moments away from the cameras. On the surface, that sounds peaceful, almost ordinary. But listen closely, and you'll hear something more. A woman who has poured her entire soul into Heartland, now stepping back into her personal sanctuary before unleashing a season that will shake fans to their core. It's almost as if she's preparing us, and herself, for the emotional chaos ahead. And then, there's the detail that hit fans harder than most people realize. Amber's country store launch. At first glance, it's just merchandise, just another side project. But when you dig deeper, it reveals the truth. Amber is grounding herself in the real world, focusing on her animals, her store, her life, because she knows that once season 19 begins, the line between fiction and reality will blur for millions of us. Heartland has always had that effect. What happens on screen doesn't stay there. It seeps into our lives, our emotions, our own families. That's why fans care so much. That's why the smallest update, the tiniest clue, spreads like wildfire across the community. But let's be honest, beneath the excitement, there's a gnawing fear. Because the bigger the promises, the higher the stakes. Amber spoke about challenges, healing, and family, and anyone who has followed Heartland long enough knows what that means. It means heartbreak is coming. It means Amy will once again be tested in ways that could break her spirit, and by extension, break us as fans. It means the Fleming family could face trials that will leave scars, not just on the ranch, but on their hearts. And if history tells us anything, those scars will take a piece of us too. And here's where it gets even more unsettling. The trailer. This isn't just another sneak peek. It's the first weapon fired in the emotional war that is season 19, and Amber made sure to warn us, watch it live. Why? Because the energy, the shock, the emotional punch won't be the same if you catch it later. No, this is meant to be experienced together, with the Heartland family spread across the globe, united in suspense, gasping at the same time, crying at the same moments, holding our breath as one. That's the kind of shared pain and shared hope that Heartland has always demanded of its fans. For nearly 20 years, this show has built a bond stronger than most people realize. Fans don't just watch Heartland, they live it. They see themselves in Amy's struggles, in Jack's wisdom, in Lou's battles, in Georgie's dreams. They feel their own heartbreak mirrored in Ty's absence, their own victories reflected in every triumph at the ranch. So when Amber says this season will carry new lessons, new challenges, and new pain, we all know it isn't just the characters who will feel it. It's us, and that is why this season feels so different. Because Amber's tone wasn't casual. It wasn't lighthearted. It carried weight, almost like a warning. A warning that season 19 will cut deep, perhaps deeper than anything Heartland has done before. It's not just about entertainment anymore. It's about survival. The ranch surviving, the family surviving, and us, the fans, surviving the emotional toll this season is about to bring. But let's not mistake this fear for weakness. If anything, this is the very reason Heartland has lasted this long. Fans don't run away from the pain. They embrace it. They lean into it, knowing that with every heartbreak comes healing, with every storm comes the sunlight after. And Amber knows this. That's why she told fans to stay strong, to tune in, to be part of this together. Because she knows we're about to face something unforgettable. So, as September 18th draws closer, the tension builds like never before. Fans around the world aren't just waiting. They're bracing. Bracing for the trailer, bracing for answers. Bracing for the season that will test the very heart of Heartland itself. And if Amber's words are anything to go by, the only guarantee we have is that this season will change everything. The closer we get to September 18th, the heavier the silence becomes. Every fan can feel it. That sense of something massive building, something waiting to explode. The Heartland Season 19 trailer isn't just another moment on the calendar. It's a countdown to a revelation that could redefine everything we know about the Fleming family, the ranch, and the very spirit of the show. And the truth is, no one, not even the most loyal fans who have followed since episode 1, is ready for what's about to be revealed. Amber Marshall's message is clear. This season will hurt, but it will also heal. Those two promises walk hand in hand, and they always have in Heartland. Think back to the moments that shaped us as fans. The tragedies that left us speechless. The victories that made us cheer through tears. The lessons that reminded us why we never stop believing in family. Season 19 is set to take every one of those emotions, multiply them, and throw us into a storm that will leave scars, but also carve new hope. That's the legacy Heartland carries. And now, that legacy is being tested like never before. And let's not underestimate the timing. The trailer drops September 18th, but the season begins October 5th. That's 17 long days of torture for fans who will watch the trailer over and over, freezing frames, zooming in on Amy's expressions, dissecting the scenery, and analyzing every second for hidden clues. The theories will explode across fan groups, forums, and social media. Debates will rage. Will Amy finally step into a new chapter of her life? Will the ranch face danger unlike anything we've seen? Will the family fracture under the weight of new trials? Or will they come out stronger than ever? That's the game Heartland plays with us. And that's why we can't look away. But here's the unshakable truth. Heartland has always been bigger than television. For millions, it's a safe place, a reminder that love endures, that family matters, that hope still exists even in the darkest storms. And Amber knows that. That's why she doesn't just share updates. She shares warnings, encouragements, and heartfelt words that feel less like promotion and more like guidance. She's not just an actress playing Amy Fleming. She's the guardian of a story that means the world to people across continents. And when she tells us that this season will carry powerful lessons about family and challenges, we believe her. Because she's never steered us wrong, fans can already sense that season 19 is not just another season. It feels final. It feels heavy. It feels like a turning point, whether that's for Amy, for the ranch, or for the entire Fleming legacy. There's an unspoken truth buried in Amber's words. The world of Heartland is changing, and we may not be ready for how deep that change will go. And that's why this trailer is so terrifying and so thrilling all at once. Because one glimpse could confirm our greatest hopes or crush us with our worst fears. And yet, despite all the suspense, one thing holds true: Heartland fans are unbreakable. For nearly 2 decades, we've cried, laughed, and grown with this show. We've weathered every heartbreak and celebrated every triumph. And now, we stand together, waiting for the trailer that could shake us to our core, but also remind us why we never gave up on Heartland in the first place. The love, the healing, the family, that's what keeps us watching, no matter how painful the journey becomes. So here we are, standing at the edge of Heartland history. The countdown is almost over. September 18th is no longer just a date on a calendar. It's the line between what Heartland has been and what it is about to become. And when the trailer finally appears on screen, when Amber Marshall's words turn into images that will define the season, the entire fandom will hold its breath together. Because Heartland Season 19 isn't simply arriving, it's crashing down like a storm, and it will leave nothing the same. So mark it, remember it, brace for it, because this isn't just a trailer, this is the moment everything changes.